And our next contest here at FOW's We Are the World, Chasyn Rance, a guy who's been in FOW since its inception, JR, all the way back to 1998.
Well, he's been in wrestling. He's younger than that. I remember working out with this kid when he was like 14, 15. He was just a scrawny little brat. He used to carry everybody's boots and clean everybody's lockers up. But look where he's at right now. I mean, he's close to the top of the FOW, looking for some championship gold, and he has a stiff opponent here tonight.
How often do you see someone in their late 20s there, JR?
It's already
15 years.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Chasyn Rance, the kind of guy who's wrestled all over the world, has a lot of experience, and you got to think by the time he gets into his 30s, could really have a resume to be jealous of. And you look at a guy like JD Amazing, big individual, Jacksonville, Florida. Certainly the size and weight advantage here on Chasyn Rance. And what you got to think, JR, has got to be some sort of contenders match, at least when it comes to the FOW International title.
Let me tell you something. Every time any of these competitors get out there, I've been there. When I was making my championship run, you don't want to make a mistake. You don't want to get yourself pinned, because then you're thrust back down to the bottom of the pile. And you don't get championship matches if you hear the 1, 2, 3 against you, buddy. It just doesn't work that way.
And as was just pointed out before this contest got underway, today in Japan, of course, we saw Johnny Vandal compete against Jesse Neal for the FOW International title on our last show here at the Deerfield Beach Indoor Sports Complex. But Johnny Vandal on a tour of Japan, taking on Craig Classic this afternoon, losing that title. Craig Classic now the FOW International champion, and you got to think that title is going to certainly be defended multiple times when it gets back here on United States soil.
Well, anywhere in the world, you could lose or win a title. The championship caliber of all these guys, the talent is unbelievable. So, I mean, if you're the champion, let me tell you, you're looking down from the mountain,
And you see the power on display right there by JD Amazing with the arm wringer. But look at the elusiveness there of Chasyn Rance, taking him down with the head scissors.
Well,
and they lock back up once again.
If I had to give the advantage to somebody, I'd give it to Chase, because, the big man can wear him down, he can beat him down, but, after about 4 or 5 minutes, he'll start huffing and puffing.
Guys back in the corner.
And it looks like Chasyn's in great shape, too.
Referee Mike Warren trying to call for the break, but Chasyn getting a couple of kicks in there. A couple of moves he might have learned from some of those veterans there, Jay.
I don't know about myself. He really wasn't wrestling actively when I was wrestling, but, Rusty Brooks, he trained with Rusty Brooks, so, Rusty's been known to break a few rules here and there.
Goes for the hip toss, flips him up and over, goes for the clothesline, does Amazing, and the springboard off the ropes.
That's where that size comes into play.
And Amazing just catches him. Look at the power on display right here. Picks him up. Into the power slam. JD Amazing. Absolutely slamming that Chasyn Rance. Waits a couple of seconds there, showing off. Might have gotten the 3 count.
This is the first time I've seen this guy, JD. He's big. He's powerful. He looks pretty impressive. But you don't sit there and waste 3 seconds when you got your man beat on the mat.
JD Amazing not as experienced here as Chasyn Rance, and that might have come into play right there. And Rance driving the shoulder right into the midsection. Sunset flip from the outside in. Tries to bring him up and over, but the power of JD Amazing just picks him right up. And Amazing now off the ropes, Irish whip, goes for the clothesline. Rance slides underneath and goes and nails him with the Itsuguri. Rance off the ropes, and a spin heel kick. Chasyn Rance getting a little momentum right now. He goes for the pin. Looks like 1-2.
Near fall.
And the kick out by Amazing. Chasyn Rance really starting to gain some steam right here in the Deerfield Beach Indoor Sports Complex.
And again, that's the difference between experience. You saw Chasyn jump on his guy immediately and go for the 3 count. Didn't give a chance to catch a breath, and that's what it's about in professional wrestling. Staying on top of your guy and getting the pin.
Rance driving that knee right into the forehead of JD Amazing. You got to think giving up a close to 6 inches and maybe a good 50-plus pounds in this one.
Yeah, but let me tell you, what is it doing for him right now?
And Rance showing the fight and determination. And what's he going to do here?
Looks like he's
modified abdominal stretch, perhaps. And Rance trying to get him in a submission hold. Hard to lock in the big Amazing.
Yeah, he has a big back.
And look at this move here by Chasyn Rance. The modified abdominal stretch. Trying to wear down JD Amazing. Right here in the center of the ring. He's got nowhere to go.
No, and there's no ropes nearby. And you can see where he's bending his right shoulder really far back. He could tear a rotor cuff here, but look at the side.
Look at the power display by Amazing.
Oh, unbelievable.
And he drops him right back.
And that was about the only thing he could do. But see, he's worn down. The big man's starting to huff and puff. You can see he's not really executing. He has Chasyn down. He should have been on top of him.
And Chasyn Rance laying the kicks right there into Amazing. Rance trying to really establish himself here in FOW. As we pointed out before, has been around FOW since the late 90s, but really trying to carve a niche here and put himself along the sides of the all-time greats.
Well, like you said, he's given up quite a bit of height and some weight, but I tell you, he has a lot of intestinal fortitude. Uh-oh.
And look at the capture suplex right there, overhead by JD Amazing. This guy's really put on a display here today, really impressing me here, JD.
Yeah, great amateur background.
And the charging clothesline in the corner. And JD Amazing here looking to put away Chasyn Rance and falls him to the other side.
And I just saw Jason's eyes just rolled.
And the running freight train that is JD Amazing, high elevation with the big back body drop right there.
He's still favoring that arm.
As Amazing, who came out here focused and has remained focused throughout the juncture of this contest. And a big kick to the face right there in the corner. And look at the athleticism getting right back in by Amazing. And he's waiting for him. He could be measuring him up here. This could be
That's
all.
Right.
Picks him up. And a front slam right there. JD Amazing. 1, 2. And Rance kicks out just in the nick of time.
Now see, this is where JD needs to be on top of him. He's sucking some major wind here. Don't give him a chance to get up.
Chasyn Rance might have given the last he had right there.
Kick out. There you go.
But Rance puts the boot up. Chasyn Rance run on fumes here, goes for that super kick. Amazing ducks underneath. It's going to drive him right into the corner. Amazing one more time. Northern Light suplex. He's going to float over. Drives him again. One more time. What a move by Amazing. 2. Oh, and a kick out right there. Double Northern Light suplexes by JD Amazing. And this guy's really come to play today.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he's on his game right now, but he needs to stay on his opponent.
Look at the intensity here of JD Amazing. Measuring him up his opponent. Wait a second. Rance throws referee Michael into him. Distracts Amazing. Nails him with a super kick. And there's a 3 count.
Yeah. I'm just saying again. JD didn't capitalize when he needed to do so. That's what makes a champion. And that's what makes a mid-card person. Got to take the opportunity when it's there.
Chasyn Rance, really the veteran in his match, but he just stole this one from JD Amazing.
Somebody better check their pockets.